In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to grow on YouTube, how I went from 0 to 282,000 subscribers on the other channel, and how it's not about luck whatsoever. So a lot of people think that growing on YouTube is all about luck. It's all about posting and waiting until one of your videos falls into the algorithm, and that's it. You're set for life then. Once you've had one video pop off, it's all smooth sailing from there. That couldn't be further from the truth. Now, YouTube is only difficult if you don't know what you're doing. There is a set formula to follow if you want to make money on YouTube, and it's the exact formula that I do every single video that I upload on my main channel to routinely get 100, 200, 300,000 views. And just for a little bit of credibility, here's the live view count for the last 48 hours on my main channel. I've pulled in 408,000 views. Now, typically this floats between 150 and 200,000 views, but I've had a couple more videos pop off recently, and that's because with every video, I'm dialing in my formula more and more. So what most people do on YouTube is they kind of just throw shit at the wall. They don't really think about what the video is going to be titled, the theme of the video. They don't think of the contents of the video. They don't think about the thumbnail. They don't think about viewer retention. They don't think about humor. They don't think about the structure of the video. They just record a video and upload it and hope for the best. And if you upload 100, 200, 300 videos like this, then yeah, maybe one or two might randomly get into the algorithm, but that's not going to give you sustained success to the point where you're going to be able to make a predictable income month to month. And before we get into the exact strategy, I'm going to show you my stats, completely unfiltered. I don't show this on my main channel. It's specifically for this channel. We're building a very small niche community here. If you like this type of content, by the way, and you want to make more money, whether it's on YouTube or you've got a personal brand and you want to grow and monetize that personal brand, then subscribe for more. So here are my live stats, and this is from the year of 2022. So in 2022, I was only uploading sporadically here and there, but I uploaded 20 to 30 videos in 2022. And these videos were just done with no strategy whatsoever. Now, this might seem like good stats for some people. 130,000 views over the course of the year, 386 subscribers, and I made £10. Woohoo! But the vast majority of these views and the vast majority of this £10 came at the end of the year from October to December. And that's because I was uploading a lot of YouTube shorts. And if your goal is to make money on YouTube, one of the last things that you want to be doing is uploading YouTube shorts, because one, it's a completely separate audience. And then two, you make pennies on the pound for every 1,000 views. Just to get your channel monetized via YouTube shorts, you need something like, I think it's like 10 million views in the last 90 days, which is actually extremely difficult to hit. Whereas to get monetized for long form content, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which in my opinion is a lot easier to do. So the first tip for you, if you want to get monetized, then I recommend sticking with long form content. Don't go for super high production value, because it's going to be a waste of time initially unless you really, really know what you're doing. But at the start, barely anyone's going to be watching you. So putting in so much effort into your videos to only get 10, 20, 30 views, maybe a couple hundred views, it's not really worth it. I'd go for a little bit lower production value, but still put an effort into your videos. So when people watch, they can see, oh, this guy looks like he knows what he's doing. But you're just shaving a little bit of the effort off with regards to the production value, so you can publish videos more frequently and therefore get feedback on what's working and what's not working. So anyway, back to the analytics. So this is what your results are going to look like if you're just trying to throw shit at the wall and hope that something sticks. Let's move to the stats for 2023, and boom, we got 25 million views, 1.6 million watch hours, 106,000 subscribers, £47,000 made in 2023. What the hell happened there in order to blow up so fast? Well, in January 2023, I just got serious about making content. I set myself a goal to publish one video every single day, even if that video was only 1, 2, 3 minutes long. Just get momentum. And the way I see it is that if you're a brand new channel and you're only uploading, say, once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month, people are going to come to your channel, maybe watch that one video, and at the very most, they might click on your channel and then see that you're not posting frequently enough, you're inconsistent. So why would they subscribe to you? People want regular content. They want regular entertainment or regular education. And I'm not saying upload daily like I did, but even 2 times a week or 3 times a week, and then you do not deviate from that schedule. So my logic was, okay, let me just upload every single day, and then that way people will know, even if they're not getting my content recommended to them, they can come to my channel and expect a new video. That was my logic, and it worked. It paid off. So as you can see, start of the year, I was actually getting quite a lot of views on a daily basis. Why was this? Because I was uploading YouTube shorts every single day. And then look at the viewership right here, 547,000 views in a single day. That's pretty insane. And this is the mad thing, get on this. So I was uploading these YouTube shorts every day, getting hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views on these YouTube shorts. And at the same time, I was uploading long form content 3 to 4 times a week. You'd think that getting that many views on my YouTube shorts would filter over into my long form content. Nope. Not even the slightest. I was still getting 50 to 100 views on my long form content, despite getting hundreds of thousands of views a day on my short form content. And that's when I realized then, this YouTube short strategy is not a good idea. What I ended up doing is I removed all of the YouTube shorts that were going viral off my channel. I unlisted them, and I just then said, well, rather than uploading YouTube shorts every day, let me actually just focus on daily uploads of long form content. So yeah, I think it was February I started uploading daily long form content, not January. I can't really remember. I was sick at the time, so it was all like a blur for me. But as you can see, I stopped uploading the YouTube shorts, and look at my viewership. It came right the way down. This is where a long form video started taking off. Now, as you can see, I'm still getting a fair amount of views, but that's because I'm uploading every single day. And I had this one video, which is one of the most viewed videos on my channel, another 20-year-old idiot, 2.3 million views. So it was this video that was pulling in the majority of the daily views along here. The rest of my videos were still only getting a few hundred, maybe 1,000, or maybe 2,000-3,000 views. But then things started clicking then. I started dialing in my formula. Throughout this entire process, this entire journey, I was documenting what was working for me and what wasn't. What's the optimal length video, the best way to create thumbnails, what titles were working, what keywords were really working well within the titles. Is a 5-minute video better, 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute? And because I was sick and I was losing all my gains, I felt like a little bit of a fraud talking about fitness. So I slowly started pivoting to fighting content, and then that is the game changer right there, when I changed my niche and I made the majority of this £47,000 in the last 6 months of the year. So 2023 was the pivotal time for me for really dialing in my formula for creating videos, and now knew what worked. But then I made a really big mistake. I started listening to some of the comments a little bit too much, and I wasn't listening to the majority of the comments. I was just picking out the odd comment here and there, and I started thinking, oh, that's the direction I need to take my channel in. People were saying that I need to cover more professional fighting content, I need to talk about this subject, that subject, and I started killing off my channel. If we go to 2024, we got 23 million views, which was actually less than the year before. But think about it, this is uploading every single day for a full year with 100,000 subscribers now, contrasted to 2023 when I only had 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 subscribers, and then eventually 100,000. So I actually lost a lot of momentum in 2024, and I only gained half of the amount of subscribers in 2024 than I did in 2023, 52,000. I made £72,000, which, you know, is great. It's brilliant money, especially as a side hustle. But I knew that something had to change, because this year was miserable for me. I was doing content that I just didn't enjoy, and it was simply to try and please other people. And this is what really messed with me head. Anytime I went back to doing me old content, me actual formula that I know works, that helped me blow up in 2023, I would now get negative comments. We don't want to see this content. I don't like this stuff. Where's the professional stuff? This is just drama. This is not professional, all that. And what I did is I cultivated an audience in 2024 who only wanted professional type content. But I'm not that type of person. I'm a person who likes to have a laugh, likes to make edgy jokes. So that is a massive lesson in YouTube. You have to look inside you, in your core, and think, what do I want to talk about? Not what do other people want to hear, but what are you passionate about? Or what are you educated on or skilled in? And go with that. So we were expecting our new baby in 2025, and I just knew that something had to change. I couldn't continue with these daily uploads, absolutely hating me life. I needed to get back to my formula that worked, my system, my framework. So I said, right, January 2025 comes, the baby's going to arrive, I'm going to take a week or two off YouTube, and then when I start uploading again, I'm only going to create the content that I want to create, and I'm going to follow my own YouTube growth machine system. Shameless plug, Black Friday offer, get £200 off my YouTube growth machine course, first link in the description, and we're going to have our biggest year yet on YouTube. That's what I committed to, and here are the analytics for this year, 2025. 32.6 million views, 122,000 subscribers. It's my third year on YouTube, and it's my biggest year yet, £96,000 made. So we're going to finish this year on around £100,000. And guess what? I didn't upload every single day. I've been uploading on average 2 to 4 times per week. But what I've done is I've went back to my system, my framework, because I know it works. And now that I've got the experience of knowing what not to do, I can basically just avoid making those same mistakes again and only focus on growth. And if you do join the course, I'll show you how to put your channel on steroids, how to go viral, but instead of just going viral once, I will show you how to go viral, but retain that virality so you're able to have these consistent revenue months, predictable income. That's what you want. So if YouTube was all about getting lucky, what would have happened is I would have popped off in 2023, then I would have had continued success off the back end of now having 100,000 subscribers. But that wasn't the case whatsoever. I stopped following the system that I've outlined in the YouTube growth machine. I got away from what works. I started listening to other people, and in 2024, my channel just slowly went like this. It took a nosedive, and then when I made a conscious decision to go back to what works, I had my biggest year yet. So if it was about luck, think about it. With that logic, it would require every single video that you upload to be lucky enough to get into the algorithm and to go viral and to pop off, which by the laws of nature, that's pretty much impossible to do. But you can literally make £1,000 to £3,000 a month, or even 100 grand a year, like me, sitting here in your bedroom or in your office talking about stuff that you find interesting. So guys, if you do want to make money on YouTube, you have to be consistent. You have to have a decent upload frequency. Your title, your thumbnail should be dialed in. I've got videos on this channel talking about titles and thumbnails. You've got to talk about something that you find interesting, but you can spend 1 to 2 hours a night on this and build a pretty substantial side hustle. And in today's economy, it's almost necessary to have a second income. So if you do want the YouTube growth machine course, it's currently on offer. It's usually £297. You can get it for £97, so you can get £200 off. It's a one-off deal. Once this Black Friday weekend is gone, you won't see this offer anymore. It's going back up to £297, and it's probably going to go to £500 in the new year as well. I've seen people charge upwards of £2,000 to £8,000 for YouTube courses, which is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, get mine for £97 before it goes up again. It's the first link in the description. See you on the next one.